is that? Hey, hey, hello, two people. Can y'all hear the bird chirping? Hey, do y'all hear the bird chirping? It's it's the bird chirping. This bird is chirping. I'm sorry. I'm Hey y'all. I'm just like this bird is not. And I like birds. I just like to hear the sound. This bird is really chirping though. Like this bird is chirping. Hey everybody. Hey y'all. Hey Katori. Hey Ashley. I'm gonna try to start saying y'all name now. It's gonna bring me back to when I used to be teaching childcare and saying my students' name. So yes, this bird is going in. I'm like, I'm gonna be quiet so y'all can hear it. This bird. That's so tight. It's so tight. Like, God created us and he created the animals and the plants and stuff. And we kind of like tune them out sometimes or zone out from them. But when you do, just look at what God created and it's just like that bird just out there chirping. Like, what could that bird possibly be talking about or sharing or doing? Like, it hasn't stopped. I'm gonna start in a few minutes. I'm just allowing Daddy God just to come in, have his way. I'm allowing y'all to come in. I pray that you guys are coming happy and excited and cheerful. Okay. This bird chirping. But I'm just allowing Daddy God to come in to just settle in and just sit with me, even before I begin to speak, even before I begin to share whatever it is that um he has me on here to share. I know you guys seen that I came on Christmas Day and I said that I had a word and that I would be back on with the word later on that night. But as you guys can see, I didn't get back on. It wasn't that I forgot or nothing like that. It was just like the Lord was like, wait a minute. He was dealing with me. Like, wait a minute. He was dealing with me. Like, it had to wait. So it wasn't that I forgot or I was just acting like, just saying something just to be saying something. No, I really did have a word and I did experience some things and go through some things. When I'm releasing these words and sharing these words, it's for me too. The Lord is teaching me too. So when I say it's me and y'all, or I'm down with y'all, I'm really down with y'all too. Like this is a process for me too. I'm learning, I'm experiencing as well. Like I'm not just releasing words or just saying what the Lord is saying and that's it. Like I have to go through this too as well with y'all. Like I'm going through this with y'all as well. So the Lord was just dealing with me and then it was just more things that the Lord wanted to share with me and to add on to what he said for that word or whatnot. And my thing is I don't ever want to just get on just because okay, I know I got a word, right? I got a word, and that's fine, that's cool. But I want to be ready to bring forth that word the way that the Lord wants me to bring that word to his people, to his children. Because I don't ever want to stray people away, okay? And then at the same time, those words are for me as well. So it's like I don't want to ever come on just know any kind of way, or if I didn't just deal with something or been dealing with things and try to come on and share a word. And not saying that I went through some stuff, or not saying something bad happened, but no, I was um really experiencing other things, and then I am engaged, I have my children. I had to spend time with my fiance and talk to him as well. I just had other things going on where the Lord was just like, wait a minute. And so that's what that was. I had to wait a minute, and then here I am now. So I got the word for you guys, and it's just like I don't want to come on. You don't want to come on in your flesh. You don't want to come on. I had just been out the whole day. I've been out. I was at other people's house. I had just been out the whole day. So I had to regather myself. I had to regroup. And at the same time, the Lord was dealing with me. He was sharing things with me. I know you guys seen that I had posted something about the Lord is exposing thing, and I was just talking about exposure or whatever. And I said it's gonna be good things and it's gonna be bad things, okay? But it's okay, like his children are okay. It's just for us to see, and it's for us to know what's going on. It's an eye opener for us to be able to see what the Lord is seeing for us, and seeing and him knowing things before they happen, and us really not knowing everything. But the Lord is good, and he's faithful, and I'm grateful for this exposure, because he even exposed some things about myself and within myself, and just other things that I had been holding on, or things that I didn't even know was there. So it's not just like it's for me too. So I was being exposed to some things about myself, and about others, and other things that he showed me. And like the Lord will give you a word, but it happens so quickly. It happens quickly. And when he's saying something and he's doing something and he's about to show you something, or this is happening, or he's been showing you through dreams and visions about things happening before they happen. And that's just basically just what's been going on with me. Um, and like I said, I just didn't want to come on here no any kind of way. So I had to wait until I just brought forth this word. So I'm gonna go ahead and just begin and just share with y'all what the Lord just been sharing with me. So I got in my journal, I have 1223. So I've been these words, or this word, I've been writing since the 23rd on up until yesterday. Or just what the Lord just been sharing with me. But I had a last week, or earlier last week, when I made it in from town. You guys know I was out of town, and I was just, visiting my fiance's family, my soon to be new family. Okay, you guys, and that was awesome, and that was well. And that was another thing. I just was relaxing and reflecting on everything that's been going on in my life and that's taking place in my life. Okay. On top of trying to keep my eyes open and trying to see and hear what the Lord is saying, because everybody ain't happy. Everybody's not going to be for you and what the Lord is doing for you. Okay. So that's just what I am a happy, jolly Michelle. I like to talk. I get on here and, I feel comfortable with y'all, unlike the old Michelle. I get on here and I share whatnot, but, I am quiet too. I like to be quiet too. Sometimes I got to sit back and be quiet, and just be quiet and not say anything, just allow the Lord to just speak and deal with me. And that's what's been going on. That's just what's been going on with me. So but yeah. So last week I was I was on my way to pick up my little sister. And Texas, we got railroads everywhere, and especially on the north side, like there's railroads everywhere. So, anyway, I just went to go pick up my sister, and then in this, I had the way I went, I was gonna have to cross a few railroad tracks, to go and get my sister, but I had ended up coming in. I came upon a railroad. I mean, the train was on the I saw that the train was getting ready to pass, you know, so they was about to let the guardrails down or whatever. And I'm like, shoots. Y'all know how it is when you being stopped by a train and you just trying to get to your place, your destination, and you trying to get there, just get the, you know, like, so I'm like, golly, this train about to come across the track, so ain't no telling how long we about to sit up here. You know what I'm saying? And then from the looks of how the train was moving, it was like the train was going slow. Like this is gonna be a slow train. So anyway, mind you, it's almost getting dark. You know, it had rained that day, and it looked like it was beginning to rain again. So I'm just like, I'm just trying to go get my little sister so I could just come right back home. You know, but the train. So the train was coming, and it was just going, and it was going slow though. Like I started to say in my spirit, I felt myself say, the way this train going, it looked like it's gonna stop. Like it's gonna stop on the track. Like it ain't even going on. It was going so slow. It looked like as if it was going to stop. And so that's what I said in my head. So I'm in a car, I'm looking, and I see other cars. They begin to, you know, they look into like, is there a shorter way? And then you can see some cars, they made it in just enough, like they're parked just enough to where that they can like put their car in reverse and just go around to try to take a shorter way. And so I began to see people do that. You know, I began to see people, you know, the ones that can make it out. And then I began to even see people behind me that really couldn't make it out. It's dark, it's raining, like, but they're still putting their car in reverse, trying to back out, you know, because they didn't want to wait on their train. They didn't want to sit because they seen how slow it was going. But I could just hear the Lord telling me to wait. Don't you do it, but you wait, you know. Wait. And I'm like, well, I kept looking back, like, I'm looking back like everybody bagging back, everybody putting their car in reverse, like they ain't waiting on this train. Like, but I could hear the Lord clear as day. Wait, trust me, wait, just wait. And I'm like, okay, so I'm like, well, I'll just wait. Ain't no telling how long I'm gonna wait because, and then I look back again because after about 2 3 minutes, you know, I'm like, well, you know, I still look back. I still look back, but I still couldn't even go back or put my car in reverse, even if I did wanted to. That was a choice that I wanted to make. I couldn't even do it because the car behind me didn't move. So I couldn't move, and then there was a car in front of me, and then it's a ditch on this side and a ditch on that side. So I wasn't going anywhere. So I just heard the Lord just say, wait, wait. And after I heard, I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait. Right when I said, okay, I'm gonna wait, the train just stopped completely on the track. Just stopped on the track. The train just stopped on the track. And I'm like, oh my God. So then I started going in and I'm like, now what if I needed gas and I'm sitting here waiting? And what if I would have ran like, and I had gas in my car, y'all. Like I just began to, now what if I needed gas, or what if I was hungry, or what, like I just began to start saying things that wasn't even happening, or I didn't even have that going on, but just because of me having to wait, I just begin to get in my mind, get in my own thoughts, and I'm like, well, what if I needed gas and da da da? So I was just sitting there waiting. I just heard the Lord just say, wait, and the train just sit up there and stopped on the track now. So I'm going in and I'm just like, the train is stopped, and other cars, I'm looking at other cars even bagging out now some more. Like, but it was still too dangerous for me to be bagging back, putting my car in reverse. It was raining. I got this Jeep. I had my baby in the car with me. You know, it was really too dark for me. I couldn't even see if I wanted to bag back or try to find a shorter way. But I heard the Lord tell me, wait, and the train ended up stopping on the track. And I'm like, oh my God. Now, I know you sitting here telling me to wait and all of this. And I said, this train looking slow enough to where it looked like it's going to stop on the track. And, you know, so anyway, I was just sitting there and I was just waiting. I was just going in. I'm like, what if I needed this? And what if I needed that? And while I'm saying that and doing all that, the train began to move again. It started to move again. And I was all like, well, thank God I ain't need no gas. So, you know, I'm like, uh-oh. I'm talking all this noise, but the train begins to move again. And I'm like, oh, I feel bad. I'm like, okay, well, I know I was hearing from God, like, because he said, wait. And the train began to move again. And before you know it, the train was done. Like, it wasn't, I swear that train wasn't, I thought it wasn't supposed to be that long or that short, but the train moved so quickly. I didn't sit there no more than 5 minutes. I know my story kind of like like seemed like it was long, but I wasn't there for more than 5 minutes. Like other people were backing out, leaving, but I just kept hearing the Lord just saying, "Wait, wait." And then I said, "Well, what if this train stop on the track? Because is it how it looked? This train, it's gonna stop on the track. Like it's gonna stop. I could tell it's gonna stop, and it did stop. And then I started complaining. And I just was like, or what if I needed gas? Or what if I needed this? Or what if the kids da 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 da? And the train began to move again while in the midst of me complaining. Okay, and it took about 30 more seconds, and then the guardrails lifted up. So other people wouldn't. It wasn't no more than 5 minutes, y'all. Like that train, it looked it slow. It did stop. I thought it was something that was gonna be long. Like and it wasn't long. And I just felt the Lord say, now you done learned something from this. And I'm like, I did. I really did. Cause I was just like, just trusting in the Lord and just trusting even when you are hearing from him, even with the simple things or the small things, like the Lord used that to test me and to see if I would wait. And then I complained. I complained even when it wasn't no reason for me to complain, or I didn't need anything at the time of me having to wait. I didn't want anything in a time for me having to wait besides of me having to wait. It was like I couldn't wait, and the Lord was just like, that's the same thing. My children, I just need y'all to trust me. And even when I'm asking y'all to wait, even if it does, even if that train is in your face, or even if it seems like there's a delay in your face, I'm telling you to wait. I got you. Like, you ain't got to bag back. You ain't got to turn around, or you ain't got to worry about what everybody else doing, or they going a shorter way, because they would have had to, what the shorter ways that I mean, them not waiting, I knew which ways they were going to go. That way longer. Like they would have to go all the way around. So even in, I would have made it to wherever they were trying to go before them, which I did. Like they would have had to go all the way around to get to where they were trying to go, where we were trying to go. So it was like, it's good that I waited, and then I got impatient and did want to move and wait, but I got so good, like even with his children, like I said, I couldn't even move. And that's the same thing for some of his children. Like he know you tired of these O's, and he know you tired of these blockages and things of you waiting or whatnot. He knows that. And he know, like sometimes it get like, well, you want to move, you want to do what everybody else doing, you want to put that car in reverse and be like, okay, bag back. Like, hey, because I could have told the person behind me to bag back, because I don't think it was nobody but behind that person, but I just heard the Lord say, wait, it's not gonna be long. Like, wait, wait. So and I'm just in the midst of waiting, I'm complaining, and then I just use that, and I just smash that just with even in my life right now, in the natural, of just waiting on things from the Lord, and just trusting in the Lord when he's asking you to wait, and trusting you and trusting him, and not having to, yeah, you see everybody else doing that, and yeah, everybody else doing it, or it seemed like, well, it's this the shorter way, or I'm gonna go the shorter way. No, just wait. Like the Lord knows. Like I felt so bad. Like I said, I was sitting there like, now what if I needed some gas? Or what if I was hungry? What if I had to use the restroom? Like I really was in myself. Like, I was like, oh, I'm sorry, Lord. I'm so sorry. Like, oh my God. And he used that to for me. He used that as an example for me, just in my actual life. Like, just trusting him and waiting on him despite of what it looked like, even when the train do stop on the track, like even what it looked like I thought we was gonna be sitting there for a long time. Like I'm like, man, we about to be sitting here, because I have sat at the railroad for a good amount of time before, or whatever the case may be. But I just had to share that with y'all. The Lord just was exposing just certain little things about me, and just other things just with myself. It's not like he talking about me or bashing me, or like, he's like, yeah, we're gonna work on this, we're gonna get that together, and we're gonna take care of this. And yeah, that's that, that's how you be. And I'm like, yeah, God, yeah, I want to work on that with you. I want you to work on me with that. you know uh, the Lord is even allowing, like, things that bothered you or affected you in the past. He's even allowing those things to come up, not to hurt you or to uh somebody was at my door. Not to hurt you or to not to hurt you or to be just bringing these old things back up, but he's trying to see how you're going to handle them now. He's been teaching you and growing you, and he's been working on you, so he's equipped you to know how to handle these things now. So he's allowing some of these things to resurface, not to freak you out, not to, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to see how you're going to handle it now. He's equipped you to handle those things now, He's testing you, because he has more to give you, He has more in store for you, but he has to test us right here. He has to see us where we're at right now, to see if we're even ready or prepared for what else he has for us. Okay? So I'm like, y'all be seeing me crying stuff, but when I be crying, it don't be like I be sad, y'all. I really be like, I know how I feel. I know what the Lord is feeling, It's not like I'm weak or anything, That's just how I express myself to the Lord, That's just me and him. Like only really me and him can understand that. But yeah, the Lord is just showing us some things and exposing us to some things, some things like we didn't want to see. We wanted to have rose colored glasses onto it because it hurt. If we did even see the truth, some of the truth that was going to come out or that hasn't came out, it hurts. But the Lord is allowing us to remove those shades, to remove those rose-colored glasses, so we can see the truth, and we can completely heal and go from there. Okay, you guys. Now the Lord been talking to me like with words. Like I like in school, I used to like having all you having to do is do vocabulary and do the definitions or look up the definitions to words and stuff like that. So I would love having that for homework. Just like some people hated doing dictionary or alphabetical order stuff, but I kind of liked it. I didn't like math, but I do that writing and reading and English. I do that. Like, let me write, y'all do the math. Like, but the Lord just been speaking to me through words and just when I say words, I mean like he'll say a word and then I'll have to go and look the definition up. And it's words that you can hear on a daily basis or you hear all the time, but you know how you could just hear a word but not know the word that you're hearing or really saying, not really knowing the definition. But anyway, that's just how the Lord just been speaking with me and just sharing with me, and this is how he's giving me this word, that he has me on here right now to share. The words that he's given me was conceive, resisting, reelection, delay, access denied, and access granted. And those are the words that the Lord has been sharing with me and just talking about, conceive, becoming pregnant, and just giving birth, like I said, he's been talking to me about children being born and some of us conceiving on our wedding night. He even went as far as saying like, okay, Michelle, everybody, a lot of us are waiting on children and babies. Some of us never had babies and stuff like that. And some of us are like, I love you, Lord, and I want whatever you want for me, but not no babies right now. Some people, it's not that you don't want no babies or you like not right now, or I don't know. It's something like that, like, so the Lord knows that. So even with him having me talk about conceiving on your wedding night and you and your spouse coming together as one or two, some of you probably won't have a actual baby or something like that, but it will be you and your spouse coming together to the second definition of conceive was to form or to form or devise a plan or to a plan or an idea. So it's gonna be like, even when you and your spouse lay together, on your wedding night, you probably won't conceive an actual child or a physical child, but you two will conceive and birth something of you and your spouse, like your ministry, like in what the Lord has planned for you and your spouse, so it's not just actual babies, but you're becoming pregnant with the baby, your ministry, that the Lord is calling you and your spouse to, is, if y'all could get what I was saying. And that's what he was sharing with me. Like, it's not saying no, you don't want no babies right now. And then some, you like, I'll just adopt, and that's fine, that's cool too. So like, the Lord wanted me to share, like, he hasn't forgotten about that, or like, yeah, he care about y'all too. Like, cause not everybody want to go. I don't. He knows, right. He knows. It's not saying that. That's why I said at the same time, you're like, Lord, let your will be done. I'm not saying that I don't want a child, or I don't want to have a baby, or nothing like that. Or maybe I don't want to have a child, or I did all of that and my body can't take all of that right now no more. Like, he knows that, So as far as conceiving on your wedding night, not just actual making the babies, but you and your spouse coming together, and you two birthed in that ministry, conceiving that ministry, conceiving that business, conceiving whatever it is that the Lord has called you to do together. I told y'all that the Lord has spoke to me resisting. And the definition of resisting is to withstand the action or effect of, to try to prevent by action or argument, succeed in ignoring the attraction of something wrong or unwise. The Lord spoke to me resisting. Like, some of us have been resisting him, some of us have been resisting the things that he's been trying to tell us or to share with us, knowingly and unknowingly, and that's what the Lord was just sharing with me, about resisting. Yeah, don't resist the Lord. He He's just here to help us. He's just here to get us through what we need to get through. Like, and that's nobody but the enemy is wanting us to resist our Father, wanting us to not acknowledge him, or just put him off, or not today. And no, the Lord is saying, don't resist me, like, and you could be doing it unknowingly, just as far as, like I said, just, he's not saying it like, he's saying it like, like I said, just as far as when the Lord just wanted us to share things and do things and speak on things, and just being afraid, it's not so like you resist it. It's just you're afraid. And you don't have to be afraid. The Lord says, fear not, my children. Don't let the enemy try to come in and make you resist me. I don't do anything to hurt my children. A lot of us, some of us, some are angry at the wrong person. Some of us are angry at the Lord, and it's not him who you need to be angry at. He isn't the one that you should be upset with. It's just the enemy who's been trying to come in from the very beginning. Like I say, it didn't just start with you. It started from the very beginning, Adam and Eve, So don't resist the Lord, you know. Allow him to work on you. Allow him to pull you in, draw you into him. And he's not going to force himself on you, but he will make his presence be known. He will let it be known to you, that it's him, and it's him calling you. It's him knocking at the door, ringing the doorbell, sending you messages, and whatever else the case may be. But in the midst of me typing, or I was writing out, I was in my phone typing resisting. As I was typing resisting, in my notes, because I got it in my notes in my phone, and then I transfer it to paper. So when I be doing this, so you know how the phones is, you type out a word and another word will pop up. So I was typing resisting or something, resisting. It had to be resisting, and I got reelection right to the next of it. Like that was the next choice word. As for, is this your option of word that you trying to spell out? So I was typing resisting in my phone, and I saw reelection, and then I just heard the Lord tell me to write it down and go look up the definition of reelection. I was shook when I seen reelection, because the Lord haven't just shared anything else with me as far as the um United States, and besides besides what I've already shared with you guys or spoke, like I'm not this big political person, a politician, or nothing like that. Like, I just say what my father say. I just do what my father say do. But I care about my country. I care about what's going on, and I'm for whoever is for the Lord. I'm for, not saying that they're perfect, but I'm for whoever is for the Lord. I am for whoever is for the Lord and his doing, and what he wants to see happen and take place wherever it is that where I'm living and where I'm at and elsewhere, So I'm for whoever is for what the Lord is doing once again. And I had wrote down reelection, and I wrote reelection, and then I looked up the definition of reelection, and the election of someone to a further term of office. The election of someone to a further term of office. Reelection. The election of someone to further term of office. And as I wrote that definition out, I began to write a name. And the name was Donald Trump. I signed it like, you know how Trump writes? Y'all know how Trump likes to do his big signature. That's how the Lord did that with me. And he said Donald Trump. That's it. That's all he said. I didn't do nothing else. That's just what happened. I literally wrote, and I don't got the perfect handwriting, but I wrote it like how Donald Trump was signed. I put an X/line, and I signed Donald Trump. I wrote Donald Trump, and the Lord said Donald Trump. And that's all I said. That's it. Don't come beat me up. Don't come get mad at me. I'm still praying for Donald Trump. Donald Trump is still my president. So therefore, hey, I'm interceding for the United States. I'm praying over our government. I'm praying for our president and whoever else is surrounding him, whoever is really for him. And that's it. Like, I don't need no clickbait. Don't go tell nobody, oh, this girl talk about Trump. Y'all ain't even gotta do that. Those that are here to hear, and that are here to hear this word, they'll know, But that's all that the Lord told me. It don't be like he be telling me anything else, like, And like I said, I just seen things behind the scene of them, like a whole bunch of, like, what I said the last time, like a whole bunch of papers everywhere, like they trying to hide them, like they want to shred them, but it's so many documents or so many papers, they can't throw them all away. They can't even keep up with what they done. Like, they done lost. It's chaos. Like, it's confusion going on right now. We don't see it, but this is what I see, what the Lord is showing me behind the scenes. Like, I was in the White House, and papers, papers like everywhere, like people, like they head. You know how it is when you in a work office, and how it can be a hectic day on a Monday. Like, that's what it looked like, and that's what it looked like that's taking place. It just looked like a whole bunch of chaos and confusion and papers everywhere. But I don't want to be too much on that. I don't want to stay too long on that. Yeah, the Lord was also saying access granted and access denied. And he was saying no more delay. The definition of delay is a period of time by which something is late or postponed. So the Lord was saying no more delay. There's no more delay. Some of us been trying to do things and we like, Lord, you done told me to go out here and do this, or at least try to step up and do this, or make this effort. You trying to get documentation for things. You need important papers for things. You need things for your home. You need things for your children, school. Like I just see important documents, and it's like, you like, Lord, you told me to try to get this stuff together. Some of us need our birth certificate. Some of us need passports, IDs, driver's license, all of this stuff, right? So you've been trying to get in order, and you've been trying to the best of your ability. Like you saved that little money to get this documentation. You put it to the side. You went and took this test that you needed to take, your certification for something, CPR, first aid, all of that, or a real estate license and insurance, anything like this, right? This important stuff, this things that you need documentation for, right? And you like, Lord, you told me to go do this, and it was all like, you was doing it, you own it, and then it's like you got a slap in your face. Like, it was like a slap in your face, like a delay or a setback, or you didn't pass the test, or they say you failed, and or you got to come back and redo this, or you need this because you don't got that. It was just like, almost like you like, I don't want to do it no more. Like, I shouldn't even try it the first time when the Lord told me to do it. Not saying you want to be disobedient to what the Lord has said or asked you to do. It was just like, I'll try again next year. Like, let me, because that was me too. I had something like that, and I was just like, you know what? That's why I was sitting there waiting for that long, and I didn't do it for that long, just for that. Because I'd have done all of this, and my second time, it was just like, and the Lord is saying, no more delay. No more delay. I was just testing your faith. I was just testing to see if you would still trust me, despite of, even if the door seemed like it was closed in your face, even if they did tell you you failed, or even if they say you have to retake this, or you got to redo this, or you need to update your resume with this, or you need to add this to your. The Lord was just saying, no more delay. You waiting on them to call you back to tell you if you got approved for this or that. No more delay. Okay? And that's what he was saying. The Lord was saying access denied. Access denied. Access denied. The definition of access is a means of approaching or entering a place. The definition of access is a means of approaching or entering a place. So the Lord was saying access granted, access denied. Some of us some of his children have people just be wanting to be around you, like, and then some of them weren't even really around you, like, I was like, what you coming over here for? What you doing? You know what I'm saying? Kind of like, the Lord just saying access denied. Like, some people can't have access to you no more. Okay? I ain't even about to go there. Just, they can't have access to you no more. Like how they once have, or like they once did, or like how they thought, they can't have access to you no more. And it's not like, oh, you better than them, or you uppity, or you putting yourself on this pedestal. But a lot of his children been allowing people access to us that shouldn't even have no kind of access to us at all. You don't owe them anything. They don't owe you anything, okay? A lot of us are carrying things and weights on our shoulders. I see weights, like little actual weights on his children's shoulder, on our hearts, on our shoulders, about people who shouldn't even have access to us. You having all these worries and thoughts and all of this stuff going on because you got this person having access to you. Like, that you know, like, and like well, me and my friend was sharing, and she was just saying something. You know, a lot of times as children, we want to help everybody, we want to be there for everybody, but sometimes some things are just for assignment. It's just for a season, or a person is just for a season, or that person is just for the assignment for that time being. This is not no long lasting relationship, or this is not somebody who you got to keep talking to because you feel like you owe them this, or they did this and that for you, or you know what I'm saying. It's just like, no, let that go. You know, the Lord was saying access denied. You know, some people won't have access to you like how they once did. You know, some of y'all, they won't even be able to access you or get to you because you're moving, you're going places, you're doing things. You know, so and they see that and they know that. You know, that the Lord is taking you elsewhere, or they see that you're growing, you know, and it's not like you better than them, but you put that work in. You done put in that work. Now the Lord is want to bless you and just take you to different places, level you up, you know, elevate you, you know, to new things, you know, because some of these people, they've been around, they've been coulda, whatever, you know, they been coulda been in your life while you was in the mud, while you was out the mud, but they wasn't. And it is what it is. It ain't like, it ain't all sad. Like, oh, for me, like, I'm just like, I just want to be around who the Lord want me to be around. Like, surround me by whoever you want me to be surrounded with, Lord. Like, I want your friends. I want your family. I want what you want for me. I want to be with the people who, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to get my mind off of the X, Y, and Z, you know, stuff that's irrelevant, people that's irrelevant, you know, people that got my name in their mouth and that's irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I just really want to be just so all giddy with you, all lovey-dovey with you and what you saying yes and amen to in my life. Like, I don't even see that. Not saying I'm gonna be acting like, you know, like acting like that, you know, but I don't see that. I don't see that. You know, I know it's there, but I don't see that. I don't see the haters. I don't see the unbelievers. I don't see, you know, I see it, but I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see it, but I don't see it. Yeah, so Lord was just saying access granted to some things, like you have access, you know, access is being given to you, you know, you have access to it, you know, access denied, it was saying, is an error message displayed when you do not have appropriate access rights. You need permission in order to in order to be give in order to gain access. I'm sorry. So access denied is an error message displayed when you do not have the appropriate access rights. You need permission in order to gain access. You know, so some people gonna need permission to even get to you. Like, they gonna have to go through your through your big dogs to get to you. Like, hey, you ain't gotta worry about the call my assistant. Call what they call them? What they call them, y'all? What they call them to keep you safe? Bodyguards. Like, access granted, and I'm saying that, like, even on the strength of, as the Lord in his the Lord and the angels that he you know, he have dispatched over your life. You know, they're your bodyguards. They're protecting you. They're doing whatever it is that the Lord has asked them to do as your angels. You know, and the Lord, you know, being your bodyguard, and people not even having access to you. You know, some of y'all can't get people to stop calling y'all phone. You be like, this lady, this man call my phone every day. I'm just tired. Like, you don't even you need to have access to me. Like, I don't even want. There's no reason for me to even for you to even want to have access to me. You know, well, people got their reasons, but I don't see. You know, if we not, what we doing? What we doing? What Daddy God got us doing? You know, is you what we talking about? Like, some things, like, I don't just, you know, how can I say this? Like, what you about? What you need to have access to me for? What do we have? What do we have in contact for? Are we doing something for the kingdom? Are we doing something for Daddy God? Like, you know, what you need, what you want, what you need. You know, like, what you talking about? That's me. That's just how I am. I'm just to the point where I just want to be around what Daddy God want me to be around. I want to be doing what He want me to be doing. I want to surround myself with the people that He wants me to be surrounded with. And some people don't need access to you. Who is that? I be seeing them comments. I don't know who is that. I don't know who. I don't know. But take it to the Lord. Look, take it to the Lord. You over here spazzing. Don't be spazzing. Don't be tripping. Yeah, I can't be gossiping. I don't gossip. Or, like, it got the conversation, what it's about. What's this conversation about? Like, even when people call, what we about to talk about? Like, before, I don't need all of that near me, around me, and going through my ear gates, okay? So that's what that is. Yeah, some people access denied. You don't need to allow them in. You don't need them to. They don't need no access to you. What are you gonna gain or lose if you cut this person off? If you deny them access, what are you gonna gain or lose? Like what's gonna happen if I cut this person off? If I cut this off, what will I gain or lose from that? And some of y'all ain't gonna gain not a doggone thing. You gonna actually be winning once you cut this person off, or you know. So I say, Lord, protect me. Lord, cover me and my home and my children. You know, even when the enemy even if when he think he done something, he ain't done nothing. He ain't done a doggone thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's gonna come. It'll be at your door. You know what I'm saying? It'll happen. But the Lord has, like you said, like I was saying earlier, the Lord has equipped us. He's taught us. He's showing us how to deal with these things. He didn't say it wouldn't happen. You know, so he shows us how to handle these things and deal with them. And the enemy just be sitting there waiting to see if he gonna get you out of character, waiting to see if he can make you get your focus off the Lord. Distract you. You know, but I trust the Lord. I trust Him, and that's what it all goes back to: just trusting Him. Even if it is even if the train did stop on the railroad track and it just stayed there. But yeah, some people don't have access to you no more, and they realizing that too. Some of them are realizing it too. And it's like I say, it's not like you better than anybody, or it's just like, what we talking about, what we doing, like what you doing, what you doing for the kingdom, what you got going on, like ones that just be sitting there about what you doing and what you got going on and all of that. Yeah, they just in your business. They not telling you they business or what they got going on. Or they always talking about somebody else's business. I don't like that. I don't like. What's that? I was about to say, like Malaya, don't. I'm like, my baby. She probably gonna start this car. She gonna be driving this car. So, if y'all hear loud noise, I was about to say like that dude. We said, get out of my business. Stay out of my business. Don't be in my business. Don't do that. Don't do that. But the Lord will tell you who to share with and who not to share with. You know, people is just crazy. But yeah, that's what the Lord was just sharing with me. He's been saying some other things, but when He ready for me to release it, when He ready for me to when He ready for me to share it, I'll share it. But I'm just allowing Him to have His way with this ministry. Say what He want to say, not what I want to say, not what I feel like or how I think things should go, but what the Lord is saying. Every time somebody come on this page, I want them to experience the Lord. I want them to grasp and hold on to the Lord. I want them to hear from the Lord. you know, not Michelle. I want them to hear from God, you know. I want them to be able to leave here saying that, you know, just knowing that this is something that the Lord has already shared with me or told me, or I've been waiting on this, or I've been, like, that's what I want. That's what I desire. And I'm praying for everybody. I'm praying for everybody. Like I say, just get on just to be getting on. I get on when he want me to get on, you know. I go when he tell me to go. I move when he say move. I be quiet when he say be quiet. And that's another thing. I've been learning how to be quiet. Cause I get to talking. Before he finish, I get to talking. I get to I get to talking before I let him finish. So I'm learning. Like I say, I'm going through this with y'all. It's a process for me as well. I thank you guys for this. This just been lifting me up in prayer and just encouraging me. Mommy not open that yet. I'm just grateful and I'm just thankful. Keep me in your prayers, your godly prayers, your good prayers, okay? I'm praying for y'all. I'm excited. I'm excited for what the Lord is doing even before 2021, like these last couple of days. Like, I'm just excited about what's to come and what's happening and what's going on. You know, every day is another day to experience the Lord's goodness and his miracles and everything. Like, every day is like something new for God to do. You know, so I can't even open this, Malaya. Man trying to get me to open this. But yeah, every day, let's say every day be expecting. Every day, I can't open it. Every day, be open to the Lord sharing and speaking to you in whatever way that he wants to do that. Don't be doubting him. Don't give up on him, you know, because he won't give up on you. Don't give up on him because he won't give up on you. Don't give up on God because he won't give up on you. Okay? Like, keep pushing. It's just like exercising, working out. I'm tired, Lord. I'm tired. I got one more push in me. I got one more push up, pull up, jump rope in me, right? So and it's funny because I really got my weights. This is what Malaya want me to open. Really am trying to work out. But yeah, and the Lord is strengthening you. The Lord, he got us. He already know. He already know. The Lord was just talking about this morning I found myself just singing fill me up till I overflow. I wanna go over. I wanna go over. Fill me up. You know, he was just speaking about overflow and just filling me up. Like, I need him to fill me up every day. You know, I need him every day. You know, like when I'm outpouring, when I'm just doing whatever it is that I'm doing, you know, I need the Lord to fill me up every day. I need him in me every day. Like your car need gas. Like, I need him to fill me up. I don't need to be on half a tank. I don't need to be almost on E. I need to be on full, like 24/7. Like, and that's what he was just sharing with me. And then just him just releasing overflow to his children. You know, he's gonna fill us up and we're gonna overflow. You know, it's gonna run over. You know, and that's what he was just sharing with me. Like, I'm filling my children up and they're gonna overflow and it's gonna run over. You know, you'll be able to go fill somebody else up, you know, with so much of what he's about to do and what he's doing for his children. And so that's all that the Lord was just sharing with me. Like, he's ready to fill his children up. Our storehouses is about to be full, like Walmart. Like, you know, Walmart always got everything, so I'm always saying Walmart. But, like, our storehouses are about to be full to where we can give and still have some, you know. And it's to be full because it's to be full because that's what we're going to use out to go and help others. You know, others need food, others need clothing, others need the word, others need, you know, help. Others need grooming and stuff like that, So he's filling our storehouses up. He's even filling us up with the Holy Spirit, you know, you know, so we can be prepared to go out to help these people. We can be prepared to go out and share his word. He's just going to fill us up even with knowledge and wisdom, because that's the best thing you could ever have, more than any kind of silver or gold or money, just having just to have to. You can't even. She's trying to ride this scooter. I'm sorry, but he's just gonna fill us up. Malaya, get off of that. Get off of that. He just wanted to fill us up. You know. Oh my goodness. I gotta get up so I can let these children ride these bikes and these scooters. But yes, she made me lose my train of thought, y'all. But he's just wanting to fill us up with his knowledge and his wisdom and his love. Like, that's all I want. And then I'm just grateful to be able to open up my mouth and speak. And for me to be in the right state of mind, to still have my mind, because let us tell you, like our mind could have been gone. Could have been taken a long time ago, right? So that's why I allow the Lord in. I need him embedded in me, in my heart and in my mind and in my thoughts and in my ways. No, I'm not perfect. Never will be. But I can't deny that I don't need the Lord. I can't deny that I don't need him every day, the good days and the bad days, the mediocre days. Like, I need him for when I need to pray for my brothers or my sisters. Like, I need him for that. It ain't just big me. It ain't me. It's God. It's the Lord. So I need him every day. But I'm going to make me some chicken noodle soup today. Look, there I go. I'm going to make some chicken noodle soup today. I went to Panera yesterday and got some chicken noodle soup and a sandwich. My throat was kind of bothering me, just with speaking wise, and I'm not sure if any other of his prophets are having issues with speaking or talking, whether you have like your mouth is hurting, or your toothache. I broke my nail. A toothache or just, your throat just seeming dry, or, it's hard for you to speak, or it's been hard for you to speak or whatnot. And I'm just praying for you, and I'm just lifting you guys up in prayer, but the enemy doesn't want us to speak, okay? But guess what? I'm on here speaking, and I'm going to always speak. I'm going to always share, He done kept me quiet long enough. Okay, now Malaya want me to open up, I still got gifts in the flow. Want me to open up toys. This not Ryan toy review. But I love y'all. Go try to start this chicken soup. I want some chicken noodle soup. I'm gonna try to make it myself for the first time. My dad usually make it. But I'm gonna try to do it. Panera got me wanting it, and I don't know, I'm just wanting to eat something different. I can eat that for 2-3 days. So I'm gonna make me some soup. I pray that you all are having a blessed day. I pray that you guys are just seeking him and loving on him. And the Lord saying, your dreams, go back to your dreams. Like, I got an answer in your dreams. Like, some of y'all, like, they had some dreams, y'all that had some dreams, and like, yeah, you kind of like looked at it and, but like, it's something within the dream or something in your dream, your most recent dreams. Go back to your dream, the Lord is saying. I have the answer there, or I showed you in the dream. Okay? Go back to your dreams. The answer is there. I showed it to you in your dream. Here she coming with Paw Patrol. Okay, y'all. I love y'all. You all be blessed. You all be encouraged. Be expecting gifts within a gift, blessings within the blessings. A ram in the bush, like something like, I don't know. Like, I'm like excited, like I'm sitting here even looking at my kid. I said, I still got gifts. I said, I still got gifts sitting right here on the floor. I ain't even open yet. The babies ain't even open yet. The Lord said, I still got gifts. My kids ain't even open yet. Y'all, they sitting right there. They sitting right there. I got more gifts. Okay, y'all. It's time to get off. We start preaching again and crying and hollering. But even, yeah, like, you know, even with the Christmas lights, and I came home yesterday and everybody had their lights on. You know, usually everybody keep their lights on, you know, until the 1st, you know, after New Year, then they'll take them down. The Lord says it's about to be lit. Just like he spoke to me earlier last year, earlier for 2020, this is gonna be a light year, a light show. You know, so keep those lights lit. Like turn up. Like, no, it's still a celebration. It's still time for me to do stuff. I'm still doing things. Like I still got gifts right here for my children. You know, like it don't stop there. It don't stop there. It don't stop there. So you all be blessed. You all be encouraged. Let me go make this chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side. Just kidding. I was just singing that song. But I love y'all. I'm going to talk to y'all later. My baby going to be yelling at me and hollering.